Tonight, we're traveling through a portal to the shadow of a new world, where Irish immigrants fled famine only to face prejudice and poverty. Honora Kelly entered life on March 31st, 1854. Her mother, Bridget, succumbed to tuberculosis when Honora was just a child, leaving her with a father, Peter, a tailor whose mind unraveled like frayed thread. In a fit of madness, he tried to sew his own eyelids shut. Deemed insane, he was carted off to an asylum, abandoning his daughters to the mercy of the streets.
At 6, Honora and her sisters were thrust into the Boston Female Asylum, a haven for the unwanted. But fate twisted again in 1867. Indentured as a servant to the Toppan family in Lowell, Massachusetts, Honora was stripped of her Irish name. Too foreign, too lowly. They rechristened her Jane. Anne Toppan, the stern matriarch, treated her like chattel, while her foster sister Elizabeth basked in privilege. Resentment festered in Jane's heart, a poison brewing unseen. Jane endured the drudgery until her indenture ended, but the scars ran deep. A brief engagement to a lover ended in betrayal. He married another, shattering her dreams of normalcy. "If I had been a married woman," she would later confess, "I probably would not have killed all of those people. I would have had my husband, my children, and my home to take up my mind." Alone, she turned to nursing, seeking power in the vulnerability of others.
At Cambridge Hospital, Jane's facade cracked. She falsified records to keep patients longer, conducted secret experiments on locked wards. Morphine and Atropine became her tools, not for healing, but for control. Her first victims, fellow nurse Alice Cataldo and head nurse Matilda Dana, poisoned for ambition and thrill.
The rush was intoxicating, an irresistible sexual impulse to kill. Over a decade, as a private nurse earning $25 a week, she targeted the helpless. Patients at Massachusetts General, wealthy families across New England, Israel Dunham in 1895, his wife Lovey in 1897, Myra Connors with strychnine in 1899. Jealousy claimed her foster sister Elizabeth that same year, poisoned during a seaside vacation.
I held her in my arms and watched with delight as she gasped her life out.
More fell. Mary McClear, the Beadles, spared death but tormented. Mary Sullivan framed as a drunk. Then the Davis family in 1901. Mattie Alden over 7 agonizing days. Genevieve Gordon, Alden Davis, and Minnie Gibbs. Edna Bannister, an obstacle to Jane's twisted dreams of marriage. Suspected of up to 100, she confessed to 31. Her goal? To outdo any killer before her. Arrested October 29th, 1901, for Mary Gibbs's murder, Jane's web unravelled. Exhumations across New England revealed morphine and atropine. Indicted for the Davis killings, she awaited trial. But in June 1902, in a stunning turn, she confessed. First to authorities, then vividly to her lawyer and friend, James Stuart Murphy.
"Jane, the evidence is damning. The prosecution has toxicology on Minnie Gibbs, the Davis family. If we're to plead insanity, I need the truth. All of it."
Oh, James. Where to begin? I've killed 31 people. No, more than that. Morphine was my favorite, you see. It brings such a peaceful euphoria before the end. Atropine to mask it. I couldn't help it. It was an impulse, irresistible, sexual even.
Sexual? Jane, what do you mean?
When they were dying, I'd get into bed with them, hold them close, feel their breath slow, their hearts falter. It thrilled me like nothing else. No remorse, no pity. I marveled at the lack of feeling I had for doing these horrible things. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't stop. Like with Elizabeth, my dear foster sister, I watched her gasp her last, delighted.
Why, Jane? What drove you?
That boy who jilted me. But if I'd married, had a family, perhaps I'd have been content. But alone? The power, it filled the void. Patients trusted me, helpless like lambs. Israel Dunham, old and frail. Lovey, his wife. Myra with strychnine, it twists them so beautifully. The Davis family, they were kind, but kindness bores. I wanted to see them die.
The fires? The other acts?
Child's play. But the killings, I aim to kill more helpless people than any man or woman ever. And James, tell the experts I'm insane. I've outsmarted them all.
Her confession, leaked to William Randolph Hearst's New York Journal, shocked the nation. She admitted using morphine to produce death, little concerned over her fate. Tried in Boston for the Davis murders, her defense, insanity. The jury took 27 minutes. Not guilty by reason of insanity.
Committed to Taunton State Hospital, she lived 36 more years, manipulative to the end. Once she begged for morphine, to have fun seeing them die. She passed on August 17, 1938. Her legacy a warning. Evil wears many masks, even a nurse's smile.
Thanks for watching our channel. If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe.